Hello guys, welcome to the how to find your daily bias video incorporating quarterly theory and candle closures. I can guarantee that by the end of this video you will all know how to find your daily bias with ease every single day, and also of course knowing your daily bias is a very important part of trading, because most of you guys are probably intraday traders, and if you are trading intraday, all of your setups, all of your sequential SMTs will fail if you're not trading in line with where the daily candle is going to go. So without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. So the first thing is candle closures. This is one of the most important ways, if not the most important way, of framing that daily bias. The way a candle closes tells us, it gives us insight on what that next candle is likely to do. So go ahead, take a screenshot of this and really study how these candles actually give you insight on what the next candle is likely to do. So for the continuation day, we're wanting to see the previous daily candle close above or below that day's previous daily candle. So as you can see in the example to the left, we have 3 days. Day number 2 closes above day number 1, above the wick. Okay, so when I say closures, I don't mean the body, I mean the wick. Okay, and then you can see day number 3 delivers to the upside. Okay, for the reversal candle, we want to see price wick below or above the previous daily candle. So candle number 2 wicking below candle number 1, and then following that we need to see candle number 2 closing back inside of candle number 1's range. Okay, so as you can see, the down close candle, we wick below it and then we close back above that candle's wick. Okay, so remember, this is all about the wicks, not the bodies. Okay, so you can see closure back above the wick, and then the following day delivers to the upside. Okay, so that's when we know our reversal has been initiated, because there is always going to be a swing point before every single reversal. Okay, now for consolidation, all we need to see here is a candle, a daily candle, fail to take out the previous day's high or low. Okay, both of those, we don't want to see the high or low taken. And then once we see this happen, usually day number 3, the following day, will be a pretty aggressive candle, either taking out both sides of the range, the previous day high and previous day low, or you'll just see one aggressive move to either side. So just absolutely running through the high or absolutely running through the low. Okay, so look below for the continuation, close above or below equals higher prices, or if you're bearish, lower prices. For the reversal, wick below, closure back above the previous candle's wick equals higher prices. And for consolidation, failure to take previous candle high or low, indicating that we are range bound. Okay, so really study these candles, understand how it gives us insight into the following candle. Now to be taking a look at sequential SMT, SSMT. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out my video on my channel about that if you don't know what it is. But essentially all it is SMT between 2 consecutive days in terms of the weekly cycle. Okay, so this is how it should look. We want to see the quarter that we're trading inside of run below the previous quarter low in a bullish scenario, or run above the previous quarter high in a bearish scenario. So as you can see, this here is a bullish scenario. Q3 runs below Q2's low, and then we get some nice displacement. We get our TCISD to the upside. And now once this SSMT has taken place, we know that we can expect distribution, because SSMT is our manipulation or sign of reversal. But remember what we learned about candle closures, we must see a nice candle closure that aligns with the SSMT. Okay, so bullish SSMT, if we don't get the reversal signature candle closure, which remember is a wick below and a closure back above, if we don't get that, it's very hard to trust the bullish SSMT. Okay, so whenever we see bullish SSMT or bearish, we need to take a look at the daily candle the following day, see how it closes, and see if we can expect candle number 3 the following quarter to distribute. Okay, so this is why distribution comes after manipulation, because we have the candle closure and the SSMT supporting it. Okay, next we're going to be taking a look at monthly cycle SSMT, which is of course SMT between 2 consecutive weeks. Okay, so whenever you see a large amount of candles run below, like on the example to the left, and then we close back above, make sure to drop down to the 4-hour chart and see if we have any monthly cycle SSMT. Okay, so what I like to do is look at the 4-hour, see if we have any monthly cycle SSMT occurring within the week that I'm trading. If we do, let's say for example it occurs on Monday, I'm then going to wait for Monday to close and see if we get the candle closure for the reversal signature. In this case we do. you can see in the example to the left, the daily chart, the large up close candle, wicks below the previous week's low, while closing back above that candle's wick back into the range, okay? So when we see this happen, we can anticipate the following day and even more days to be bullish, because remember, this is SMT between 2 consecutive weeks, so it should be a lot more longer lasting, okay? Next, we have combining candle closures with sequential SMT. So like I've been mentioning in the video, we must see the candle close in our direction to support whichever SSMT we have forming, okay? So always look at that weekly cycle on that 1 hour time frame. Whenever we see a weekly cycle SSMT take place, of course we can trade on the same day that it takes place on, after it's been confirmed, as always, but it also gives us insight on what the next day is likely to do, okay? So if we get the reversal signature candle closure, which is the wick below, closure back above, what can we expect the following day to do? Deliver to the upside, okay? So weekly cycle SSMT, wait for the day to end, look at the candle closure. As long as we didn't close below the previous candle's low, and we actually wick below, but then close back above into that previous candle's range, then we can expect day number 3, the following quarter, to trade to the upside. So you guys can see how quarterly theory incorporates actual singular candles and how it can give you insight on what the next candle is likely to do, okay? Now, last but not least, let's go over an example of a weekly profile incorporating SSMT plus candle closures, okay? So as we know, if we're coming into a week, we must have a weekly bias. We can do the exact same as taught in this daily bias video, because price is fractal, okay? So whatever happens on the daily chart will happen on the 1 minute chart, it'll happen on the weekly chart, okay? So do your analysis. What is the week likely to do? Okay, if we're bullish, what do we expect the first half of the week to do? Manipulate to the downside. And then how do we confirm this? Well, we confirm it by looking for a weekly cycle sequential SMT, wait for that day to close, the one that formed the SSMT. If we close back above, what can we expect? Higher prices, okay? So Monday opens up low, trades to the downside. We then have Tuesday open up, take out Monday's low. Tuesday then closes back inside of Monday's range after wicking below Monday's low, while also putting in that weekly cycle SSMT, okay? So SSMT and daily candle closures go hand in hand. If we don't have both of them supporting each other, then we can't trust it, okay? We find it very hard to trust if the daily candle closure doesn't align with what the weekly cycle SSMT is telling us, okay? So our reversal signature has begun on Tuesday. We can then of course expect Wednesday to deliver to the upside. And then what do we expect on Wednesday? Well, if it closes above Tuesday's high, the wick, which you can see it does in this example, then what can we expect Thursday to do? Bullish again. If Thursday closes above Wednesday's high, what can we expect Friday to do? Again, bullish, okay? So closure above equals higher prices, wick below plus closure above equals higher prices, okay? And then we know for consolidation, which is a lot more rare, it's very rare that you'll find a candle fail to take out the previous candle's high or low. Maybe it'll happen once every 1 in 10 candles, but when we expect that, we know that we're dealing with consolidation, and we can expect the following day to be a pretty aggressive move, either taking out both sides of the range or just pushing towards one side, okay? So I hope that you guys found this useful. If you guys would like a video on how I actually confirm that my daily bias is going to hold the following day, because of course we need the lower time frame confirmations, do let me know in the comments down below. But with this being said, I hope that you guys found this video useful. Make sure to go into your charts and backtest this, of course, and don't forget to leave a like and a subscription. Comment down below which other videos you would like to see from me, and also don't forget to check out my premium membership along with my quarterly theory indicator and free Discord community down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and take care.